Kia ora and welcome back to my channel. I'm Elvie and today we are doing 4 more animal portraits paintings. We've got a lynx, bobcat, whatever you call it. Got a, I can't remember the name of it, cassowary. It's a great start already. And then an elephant of sorts and then a panda as well. These are the last 4 colours in my set that I picked together, and you can see my swatches down here. We've got Shinhan Yellow Ochre, Shinhan's the brand by the way, then we've got Shinhan Burnt Umber, we've got Schwenker's Urban Brown, and then we've got Schwenker's Mars Black. So this Mars Black is the one I will be changing at some point over to a non-granulating black, probably from my White Night set is the thought. And that's just because I like mixing my blacks into things, so I want it to be quite a neutral, easy to mix colour, whereas granulation adds quite a lot of texture to the paint, which I may or may not want for my circumstance. Anyway, that was a long introduction, so we'll start. These I have already drawn out. I did it just, 5-ish minutes, sketches, just mucking around. I don't really draw with pencil too much, or if I do, I don't like erasing it. I like to just accept what I've got unless I'm doing like spending a lot of time on it or something. But yeah, these are just very quick sketches, and the paintings hopefully will be also similar quickness. So yeah, I already went in with the wrong color. That's so embarrassing. That's quite funny. I was going in with the burnt umber instead of the yellow ochre. I just dabbed it up with a tissue, so no one ever needs to know. That's okay. It's too early in the morning to be doing this. So yeah, we'll just add in the kind of medium tones, and then we'll come back in with a layer for the darker tones. Shinhan has a really, I feel like I quite like their paints, the ones that I've been using. I've got 3 of their paints in this set. They are also colours that I tend to put in sets like this, so I guess it makes sense. But they've been really good to like reactivate and use and stuff, which has been nice. And I feel like it's good to give my feedback on paint brands that I've tried over the little while and didn't enjoy or didn't enjoy. Okay. And now for the face. I'm kind of making it up as I go while slightly looking at the image. The line work does a lot of the work, so I don't need to be too careful about my shadows, which is good. So there's the base for that one. Moving on, this one actually is the burnt umber. So yeah, it's still on camera. So the body of the cassowary is black, so I just did quite a dark layer of the brown over the body. And then some shadow around the neck. Funny thing is with like painting animals in just one color is that you eliminate all some of the unique features. Like the cassowary has a bright blue neck and a red like throttle or whatever it is around its neck, and then like a horn. Like it's such an interesting shape, the bird, and you just will never know because I'm painting it in brown. These images, by the way, I've just found off the internet. I just googled animal portrait photos, then these came up, and I kind of picked poses that would be interesting to try draw, because sometimes it's like a bit of a push to try unique poses and stuff that I'm not used to. And it's good to kind of experiment and try different types of animals like the cats or the elephant, and you know, birds and stuff. It's good to have a mix. I don't know, it just keeps you open to new animals and trying new shapes and stuff. So that's the base for the cassowary. Moving on to the elephant. Elephant in the room. We've got the granulating colour. So just kind of shade down. I also, I use the pen lines to help block out some of the shadows that I assumed I wouldn't be able to quite get with my painting, because I knew I wanted these to be quite vast, and means you kind of lack a little bit of the depth sometimes, so that's where the pen came in, to kind of add in a bit more depth. Especially, with the yellows and stuff from the first episode of this, or first part of this kind of series of sorts. It can be quite hard to get the tonal range you want. These ones tend to be alright because you can get quite dark and light colours. So there's the base for the elephant, and then the panda. This is, you can see where I've put in a lot more shadows, kind of where it's black in the arms, because the black here isn't actually that good at getting dark, that's okay. Just kind of filling out where the panda has completely black fur. Then we'll go in with the for the shadows. We shouldn't need too much. Just a very watered down version of the grey. Then for the tree, we'll just add a little bit. Kind of going in a liney motion, following the tree upwards. And that is the base of the panda done. So since these are still drying, we'll go back to the bobcat or the lynx, and this one should be pretty much dry to do the next layer on. Ooh, too much. Do a little bit more around the face. Sorry, I'm being a little quiet during this video. I'm just kind of enjoying the sun outside my window and the slow process of painting and layering it up a little bit, even if I am doing it quite quickly. And it's still really nice to just paint in silence sometimes, so I'll just kind of forget to talk. And then over back to the cassowary. I think I'm gonna not do a background here, it might be too intense. I don't think think it will work quite well. Build this up quite dark for the body over here. And then a little bit of darkness for the shadows. And that's looking pretty good. I might come back and do a background for this one, but I'm undecided. So move on to the elephant. And add a little bit of darker tones to the ears. And then the body, or the face. I'm wondering if I do a background for this. I haven't done a background really for the rest, so I might do a very, very light wash for this one. But I'd say this one's pretty much done. The background will probably granulate out a little bit as well, which would be nice to be able to see that effect. And then the final one over here, the panda, will go back in with the Mars black. Make the arms much darker. Still not quite dry, but that's alright. We'll just add some details around on the tree and stuff as well. And we don't need to add too much to the fur because I've already added the very faint shadows, which is nice. It's a nice little touch, but when you're painting white, you don't want to overdo it with other colours. It's just a subtle thing to add on, which is just nice. So I'd say the panda's done, elephant's done. I'd say maybe I could do a very, very light wash of the yellow ochre. Oh, and we grab a lot, a very, very dark blob, of course. And I think I will add one to the cassowary as well, like a very, very light wash. So we'll go back in with the burnt umber, water it down a lot. And build out that background. Oh, too much brown. Too bad. Oh no, I grabbed a bit of the blue at the bottom. That's okay. It's okay. There's a bit of blue sitting in my water palette. I should have cleaned out my water, but that's okay. I think I'm happy with them. It's a nice wee continuation of the other ones. So we've got yellow ochre here, burnt umber, urban brown. Kind of see a bit of granulation starting to form down here, and then we've got the Mars black as well. So that's the series, and I've got one more painting to do with this set, where I'm using all of them to do a painting with you guys on the channel. I've already swatched out the colours, so we'll just go straight on to the painting and drawing in that video. And that shouldn't be too far away after this video is released. So thank you guys for watching. I hope it's been a fun little experience watching me paint the 12 animals overall, and it's been interesting, hopefully, and maybe you're intrigued with different colours now. I don't know, but I hope it was fun, and thank you for watching.